this is Coach Rita and welcome to your EFT Self Love session. So to those of you who are watching who do not know what EFT is, it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. So I bet you're asking, okay, so what does that mean? Another word for it is tapping. But let's break it down. Basically, EFT or tapping is really what I call, and what many call, the psychological acupuncture. So really what it is, it's tapping on various meridian points on your body that actually connect to your subconscious to unblock and rid of those negative energies, those negative thought patterns and those negative beliefs that you carry with you day to day and that stop you from moving forward and accomplishing things in life. Now, we hold a lot of beliefs within us. Some are good beliefs, some are negative beliefs. And all too often, these beliefs accumulate, and if they're negative, they can have a serious impact on your life, being that you find that you can't move forward or you can't make a decision, or for some reason that area of your life just doesn't seem to be working out. No matter how much you try to make it work, it just doesn't seem to be heading that way. So we have to rid ourselves of those negative beliefs, and that's a lot of the work that I do with clients. I help them get rid of those negative beliefs through various energy clearing techniques, and EFT or tapping is one of those techniques. So in regards to relationships, which is what I coach in, I help women like yourself to release those negative thought patterns that you have about yourself. Because in truth, if you feel negative thoughts towards yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't have any value for who you are, you will find it difficult to be happy in your intimate relationships as well as other relationships. And it can be so easy to blame others when that energy that you feel about yourself is so negative, and that lack of love that you have for yourself is so negative, that it's very hard for anyone to love you and hard for you to accept their love. Even though they could be trying, it doesn't come out that way because you've got that wall of belief that no one can really truly love you because you don't love yourself. Even though you don't think that, that is the energy that's being sent out. That's the energy that's controlling your entire life without you even realizing it. And it's just by having that thought of, I don't love myself, or I don't value myself, or I feel that others should give me the love that I need because I don't feel strong enough to give myself that love. So EFT is the most powerful way to be able to banish that. Yes, there are other powerful ways which I work with my clients, but when I incorporate EFT into the cycle of clearing those negative beliefs and to help you love yourself more, it really does empower and it really does lift all the sessions. So I'm going to be sharing with you today a very basic EFT technique that I learnt from Dr. Joe Vitale, and I feel that it's great because yes, there are more detailed EFT, which I do as well, but sometimes you need a quick fix. Sometimes you need something so basic that really hits the nail on the head that you can move forward. And I find that this is even though it's basic, it's very powerful because it reminds you, and it just all of a sudden it just unblocks those energies that have been blocked within you for ages, just by keeping it basic and just by getting straight to the point. So I do love this technique, and I hope you do too. And you may have come across it before on YouTube or with various other practitioners. So if you're not sure of how to do the EFT technique, then by all means do some research on it. I will just go through the basics right now just for this video to explain where you'll be tapping and how we introduce it. So before we start the actual tapping of self-love, we do something known as the karate chop. And basically, that's this point here, that little bone, that little nodule that you have on your small finger, just on the side here. And you're basically tapping it like that. And that, I call that the karate chop. Many people call that the karate chop, but there may be others that don't. And while you're doing this, it's like an intro into the EFT session. So as you tap this, I want you to say with me, even though I lack self-love, I deeply love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I lack self-love, I deeply love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I lack self-love, I deeply love, accept, and forgive myself. And then I want you to take a deep breath in and exhale. We'll now look at the actual main EFT. So that's the introduction to it that we always do when we start our EFT sessions. So I'm just going to run through the various points that you tap onto. So you'll start with just the inside of your eye, under your eyebrow, and then on the outside of your eyebrow, then on the lower part of your eye, just here, and then above your lip, just where this soft fleshy part is under your nose, on your chin, on your collarbone, under your arm, that fleshy part under your arm, and on your head. So those are the main parts that we'll be tapping on during this session. And we're just, as I said, it's going to be a simple session. All we're going to tap in are the words self-love, and we're going to do that 3 times on each point. We're going to do it once over, take 3 deep breaths, and then we're going to do it once over again, using the karate chop again for the second round, but I'll talk you through that. So just follow me and let's begin. Self-love, self-love, self-love. 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 And take a deep breath in and exhale. Take another deep breath in and exhale. And take another deep breath in and exhale. So make sure that you're repeating with me the words self-love, self-love, self-love. So we're going to do it from the beginning, one round through. So remember your karate chop and just tap it here like that. Even though I lack self-love, I deeply love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I lack self-love, I deeply love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I lack self-love, I deeply love, accept, and forgive myself. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And then we go back to the tapping. Self-love, self-love, self-love. 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 And take a deep breath in and exhale. Take another deep breath in and exhale. And take one more deep breath in and exhale. How do you feel? Do you feel more calmer? Do you feel a sense of release? A sense of warmth almost? What you're doing there is you're tapping those feelings of self-love into your meridian energy points and allowing that to seep in. So it's clearing all that negative, what I call negative crap that you've been carrying around with you for so long. If for any reason you don't feel calm or you feel that you actually need a bit more, then by all means go through this video again and maybe do it with your eyes closed. Sometimes that connection within and closing your eyes and tapping self-love into those points, obviously when you get to know and familiarize yourself with all the points, the areas to tap, that will actually help you really kind of connect with it. But I feel great already, ready for my day. And just know that by doing this on a regular basis, you are letting go of devaluing yourself and putting yourself last and valuing yourself and loving yourself, because self-love is so important to live life, to attract great energy and to attract a happy relationship, because it all starts with you. You are the foundation of your relationships. So allow yourself to expand, allow yourself to embrace who you are totally, allow yourself to think big and make the impossible impossible. This is Coach Rita signing out.